What's up, Foxden? Fox here, and today I realized that it's been a very long time since I have done a sort of Foxden studio tour since before I moved, actually. So I haven't done anything since I moved here. So I want to show you everything that I got now that there have been some pretty substantial changes to my PC build and my entire setup. I don't even know what to say about my bathroom. It's a mess, and it's because I use like 400 different products a day. When I first moved into this house, the shower was pretty lame, but now that I have a new shower head, it actually is really nice. There's my towels and stuff that I don't use on a regular basis. In terms of shampoo and conditioner, I would highly recommend this Wella. I've been using these for years, ever since I dyed my hair for the first time. However, nowadays I'm using this to try and help with the greasy hair that I have that you can see today. And it's not that I don't shower, because I love showering. I shower every day. It just gets greasy so fast. So the first spot is my bed. This is my bed. We got some pretty plain pillowcases. The gray comforter is really nice. I've got the dresser right here, which houses an Echo and my charging station for everything that I use in a day. I've got this nice little nightstand right here. Otherwise, it's really lame. I've got some posters here that I like. They are inspirational and I like them a lot. But otherwise, it's just barren. We do have an annoying sprinkler system, which is pretty gross. And we're going to get it removed because it doesn't even work anymore. The previous owner said it doesn't work, so it's not actually giving us any sort of fire safety whatsoever. So we're going to get it removed. But otherwise, I've got a sump pump right here because my entire area is in the basement now. So instead of just having my office in the basement like it was in the last house, I actually sleep down here, and I've got a nice little living area too. This is my very sad dresser. We've got some chapstick because it got dry in the winter. These I never use. I've got like, what is that? Maybe like 15 cents a loose change. AirPods, my car keys, Axe, Phoenix. I know I use Axe. You can make fun of me for using Axe, but the reason why I use it is because it was Phoenix. And back in the day, my username was White Phoenix XP, and I just haven't changed since. I've got two cats, the black cats. They represent luck, I believe. I've got my glasses, and then I've got a tap dancing Joker. Oh, he's doing something other than tap dancing right there. See ya. And what's nice about this dresser is that it matches pretty well with the other dresser right here. And then I also have a random office chair because sometimes I have a desk in here and sometimes I move it out. It's out right now. So if you want to see my closet, we can take a gander. So I have it all sectioned off the way I like. Pants over here. And you'll see right here are quality content pants that I got from QC Athletics, which is run by Captain Sparkles, who I'm sure you've heard of. I'm a very strong believer in buying things from other YouTubers and supporting them. So you'll see a lot of different sorts of YouTubers' clothes that I've bought over the years. So these quality content ones I really recommend. If you've got $45 and you like joggers, these will save your day because they have zips on the pockets. But otherwise, I've got pretty basic joggers. Some of them look more like denim jeans. Others have different colors to them. And then I've got my college one, as well as my old space pants that I don't wear anymore. And then I've got some classic jeans that I do not wear often, especially because I'm not going out to see anybody anymore. Down here, the shirts. We've got some bowler shirts. The shirts that I wear most often usually lay in the middle. Like I've got a plain shirt here. This red shirt I haven't worn in a while. Hollister I haven't worn in a while. My PUBG shirt is like a crop top at this point because I got fat. This is where I'd say I start wearing the shirts. So this right here is just a nice like pullover. This is the Unis Honest shirt. So for those of you who like Unis Honest, I had to get a piece of merch from the 365 days we have at that channel. I've got my YouTube shirt right here. Gears of War shirt. Hollister shirt, black and white. I really like that design. I really like this Xbox design. I've worn it in a few episodes, even though I'm mainly a PC channel, just because of how good it looks. It's got the Gears of War Omen, it's got Minecraft, Master Chief, Forza, it's got all their exclusives, and I think it looks really nice. And I picked it up at Target for like 10 bucks. This is probably the shirt that you see most in my videos. I don't know why, but whenever I wear that shirt, I feel like recording for some reason. And it's not even a shirt that I like to show off in my videos because it's too big for me and it doesn't look that great, but if you watch any of my videos, there's probably like a 70% chance you'll click on one of the videos that I have with my face cam and you'll see this shirt. And then beyond that, I don't have any shirts that I wear super often, except for when we get back here. Cloak. Another one of Markiplier's, the Cloak brand, with Jacksepticeye. I love the design of this one. I love the crystal wash, so I had to get it. And then I love these button-ups. Express Men, not a sponsor. Look at the subscriber count. You know it's not a sponsor. But this shirt right here is so good looking. I look so good in it. As a bigger guy, it is hard for me to find clothes that fit well and look good. This makes me feel and look good. So I definitely recommend Express Men. This shirt is also from Express Men. Just absolutely fantastic. And then beyond this point are shirts that I do not wear. Cherry Creek High School Meister Singers back in the day. Top choir, baby. Down here's my collection of flannels. Back in the day, I used to pretty much only wear flannels with a plain shirt under them, so I've got a huge collection. So right off the bat, I'm going to tell you this is my favorite part of the closet. All these jackets right here. This right here is my favorite jacket. It's super long. I look sexy in this, and that's very hard to do with clothes. And then I've got my old Foxden merch. A cardigan, which I just got, which is really comfortable for the price it was. Foxden t-shirt, Foxden hoodies. I am very partial to this design. I don't know if we sell it in the store anymore, but I would highly recommend getting this if you like it, because I love this one so much. This has so much sentimental value to me. Elvis in concert. You've probably seen this in videos as well, especially if you're an old subscriber. I haven't worn this in a while, but it definitely is one of my favorite jackets as well. A new favorite jacket is the Carry On one. This is by far my favorite, and I've had it. It's also the newest, but this one is also a good favorite of mine. Again, I like to buy the bands I support, especially because they are starting out. So check out The Score. They made a new album called Carry On, and it is amazing. And then here is like from the 4 days I played football before I quit. Go Pack Go. And then I have this jacket, which, as many of you know, has a lot of sentimental value to me. It's in my profile picture on this channel. And for good reason, because it's the first ever jacket I wore when I first showed my face on YouTube. And it just holds a lot of meaning because of that. And that's my room. So I'm going to take you outside and show you some other stuff. So then when you walk out, you see the staircase, which has some lovely photos on it. In the end of the video, I will go over all the photos that I have on the wall, because we have a lot of them. You can see some PC stuff going on here for test benches. And this was where Yut Tech used to be. So these are a lot of the parts that I used on Yut Tech that I haven't moved over to the new space yet. And this right here is my office. And I want this to reflect who I am as a person a little bit, because this is not the chair that you see in my videos. Sometimes I like to spend some money on things more than just the basic necessities. However, I always make it a goal for myself to keep what I buy as long as I can. And this chair is an example of that, because we've had this chair for years now, and I still use it to this very day. Even though this isn't really my office, this is more of a secondary office. With that out of the way, this is the classic Turismo racing chair that I had back in my older videos before I became a wash up. This is not my main office, this is my secondary one. It's like this monitor was free. And then this is my laptop that I was supposed to bring to college and is now completely stationary, except for when I want to play video games on it. The Electronics Mech 15, RTX 2070 Super i7 10875H, 16 gigs of RAM. Everything that I mentioned in this video will be linked in the description, except for the nerdy like action figures and stuff. And then below this is the newest edition. So this is the Razer Pro Type, and it is just magnificent. This is far and away the best typing keyboard I have ever had in my entire life, because it's probably the only typing keyboard that's really considered a typing keyboard that I've ever had. I do have the Huntsman Elite in my main build, which is still something that I use, and it is also very good, but for actual typing, this is fantastic. And I guess I should probably say something about that, is that I do write, and I don't ever really show that on this channel because it is a newer hobby of mine that I haven't been able to do a personal video yet or anything like that. So this is kind of like my first ever real personal video since I switched over to Yut Tech. But the Razer Pro Type is so smooth to type on. It has accelerated my words per minute already, and this was a Christmas gift. I've got the old Blue Yeti here in case I do want to play video games like CSGO or something on the laptop because it is 1080p but 240 hertz. I've got Anthony Carmine. I've got the Anthony Carmine mug, which his head is a little decapitated, which is kind of fucked up, but also very funny. And the design on this is just so good. This is such a good mug. And then, if you couldn't tell what I drink pretty often. Over here is my iPad. Again, I got this. They were very, very goodly priced. They were very, very good. They were a very, very good price. And I play Injustice on a lot, and I use it for YouTube. And it's been amazing. So I definitely love the new iPad. These are the headphones that I have used since 8th grade. If you ever want good wireless headphones, you know what? Scratch that. Some of the best wireless headphones on the market come from Bose. These are the Bose Quiet Comfort 35s. These are generation 1s. That's how old these are. I feel like I had these all the way back in 8th grade, and the charge still lasts me at least 2 weeks once I go to 100%, and it only takes about 10 minutes to charge all the way up to 100%. These things are incredible. Pick some up if you want some good wireless headphones. Don't spend $550 on the Apple ones. And then a little like leatherette desk mat here that doesn't even fit the table correctly that I am going to replace soon. And then just some random chair with a glory hole in it. Actually 2. And then a treadmill I never use, but that's besides the point. So as soon as you walk over here, ignore that. And ignore that, and ignore that. And then there's a Life is Strange poster that I haven't hung up because I don't know where to put it because all the other ones are vertical. Then I've got a green screen here, which you've seen in some of my videos, and I love this green screen even though I don't know how to use it properly. My lighting in this office isn't apparently the best for a green screen, even though it's really good for just regular recordings. But once I fine tune it, this is great because it actually doesn't attach to a wall or anything like that. Using these straps, it attaches to a chair, so you can actually attach to any chair you want. So it's very good if you're a traveling person. Of course, nobody's traveling anymore. And you're probably, thinking about the fact that this is a lot of empty space. And like I said to myself many times before, I'm not ever getting anything bigger than an apartment in my life because this is already way too much space for me, and this is only about 1,000 square feet. In this, we have all of my tech stuff. You've seen this shelf before if you watched some of my videos. It has a lot of things that we use on it, and a lot of like relics. Like this thing's completely broken. And just a bunch of random tech stuff. This is probably one of the messiest places that I have. There's my knife collection over there. The karambit from CSGO, as well as the Autotronic gut knife from CSGO. But although the fact that this open space isn't good for decor reasons, it is good for this, the Oculus Rift Quest 2, which is completely wireless, which means I can literally use all this space that I want. But a lot of this is relics in the past, I'll kind of put into a monument. There's the Gears of War 3 poster. I had to have it centerpiece in this entire room. I got these little guys over here. I got Damon Bale from Judgment. If anybody wants to come over and play action figures with me, just let me know. I'm available. I keep some things boxed if I think they're gonna be worth something one day, even though I don't ever sell them. Like this Theron Guard is worth something. Baird and this Golden Gears were like $200 or $300 now, which is so insane to me. I've got the Gears of War 3 limited edition box, as well as the limited edition Marcus, all the way from 2010. I can't believe it's been 10 years since Gears 3 came out. I've got a collector's monster can. These are monster cans that have them for $12.31.20, and it's got Master Chief on it. And then I also have another classic Gears of War Emulsion Energy Drink, which was expired when we bought it at Comic-Con. This expired back in 2011. I think we started going to Comic-Con in maybe 2013. This is a Creeper signed by Captain Sparkles. Then you can take a gander at all the nerdy stuff down here, from pop vinyls to the Undertale vinyl, to action figures, to some video games, some books, my guitar, my Gears of War Judgment Lancer, and then on this side over here, we have the Gears of War 4 Custom Lancer with some comics on the side. As we walk over here, this is where I do spend a lot of my time nowadays, just laying back, watching TV. We got this nice sofa here. And then this is actually a very affordable 4K 55-inch TV from TCL, HDR10 compatible. Watching movies on it is a dream. The speakers have THX in them, which are absolutely fantastic. Down there, hey there, how you doing? You want to buy some? $50 a pick. I've got the Xbox One X, the PS4 Slim with some video games on the side, all these cubes. You can tell I got this from IKEA with the cubes. The controllers are right there, as well as an external hard drive for the Xbox. On this dirty-ass table, I may add. Damn, that shit's dirty. I need to clean that. I've got the remote controls, some of my favorite books of all time, the art and design of Gears of War, which came with the Gears 3 limited edition. So it's got all of these designs. Some of them, like, I love this one so much. Concept art, everything like that. The Gears of War comic series by Karen Traviss, the absolute woman of the century. Absolutely fantastic. I love her work so much. Batman the Killing Joke hardcover book. Not the original print, but my favorite comic of all time. And then iconic stage wear of Elvis Presley. Let's open up a page. I can already tell you which one this is from. This is like a little guessing game for you. 1972. I didn't mean to point it as junk. All right, let's open up another one. Bam. Also 1972. Let's open up another one. This is from 1974. This is 1976. This is 1974. This is the tiger jumpsuit. One more. 1972. And let's go back. Let's see what the beginning one is. 1972. Damn, they really like 1972 in this one. That's 1970, 1971, 1970, 1969, 1969, 1969, 1968. I'm so good. And another Echo Dot. This is an old LG TV that we still use to this very day. Because it still is very nice, even though it's 1080p. Some boxes. And then a lot of, like, vinyls. Elvis. Like 90% Elvis, let's be honest here. You already know. And then we're just going to ignore that. And then the moment you've all been waiting for. So this is the office. And as you can tell, all of these are falling down. I put these up individually, which is a very bad idea for trying to have a nice little pattern. So they started falling off, and I've remedied this situation nowadays, and it's just going to take some time to get enough Echo foam mats here, so that way I can hang them up all around this room. That's the goal. And I've started here because this is my most predominant camera angle now. There's the camera for when I do Yatek. Right there is my schedule for the day. And then the Echo foam mats, which I actually put up from poster board. And I don't know if you could tell this, which is why I love it so much, and I feel like I did a good job, except for that right there. That's annoying. But as you can tell, there's black poster board right there, which will hide on camera, which is so good. This is like my dream come true. I always wanted to be Markiplier and have the Echo foam mats around the room. And then up next, we've got the old chunky Xbox back here for some reason. If you ever just want to see what hell looks like, you can take a look there. But we're going to move away from that. And look at our stevia in the raw packets, because I made some tea earlier. And Keurig, I like making tea now. So I make some tea. I got Lipton right here, which is some basic bitch shit, but I like it. And I also got some Celestial green tea, which I really like. And then I also use stevia in the raw, because I'm trying to cut out sugar as best I can. So that right there that you saw was the Behringer Euphoria UMC 202 HD, which goes to my microphone. And as you can tell, as I talk, that green light turns on. I've got a bottle cap right here too. But that bottle cap goes to this cup, which you've definitely seen if you watched any of my videos in the recent year, because I am a thirsty boy. God damn, bitch, get on here. These are the same monitors that I've been using forever now. The LG, there is a long serial number behind it. Again, it'll be in the description on Amazon. And if you do use those links, it pays me a little bit. So thank you if you choose to do so. But of course, you never have to do that. But these are 1440p, 144 hertz. This one has been with me forever. And then I just got this one to match. So that way everything is synced up nicely for recordings. Except now everything isn't synced up to recordings. Because there is a third screen in this room. And you may be looking at that, thinking that that's the third screen in this room, because there's a TV mount right there. But that was actually a TV outside. The third screen is right here. And I wish I could sit here and show it off more, but I'm going to wait for the review to do that. So then we're going into everyday tech now that I use, other than the displays, which I definitely use every day. I've got my Apple Watch. This is a Series 6 Red. I've done a review on it on this channel. Well, I've done a review on this a long time ago, and yes, I understand that it's dirty, but it's literally a keyboard that I use every single day, and I clean it all the time. It just, you know how keyboards are. But this is the Razer Huntsman Elite, and it's been my daily driver ever since. I've had it for 2 years now, and I love it for gaming, but I got the Pro Type for writing because I was not a big fan of writing on this keyboard. I got the Razer Death Adder Elite. This was like 35 bucks on Amazon, so I fucking had to do it to them, and I got this, which I think is just awesome. So if you wonder what headphones I use nowadays, I've been jumping through headphones like nobody's business. I have the Grado SR80Es for like 5 minutes. And the ones that I've settled on, but I've not completely settled on, are the Sennheiser HD280 Pros. The reason why I'm not keen on sticking with these forever is because of the braided cable that I have to stretch to make reach my head. So I'm not a big fan of these thus far, although the Sennheiser sound and comfort is really awesome. So I may just get an extension cord or something. This is for my camera. It's the one that came with it, I believe. The HFS 1442A. 4K, full frame, but doesn't have a very good depth of field. As we slippity slide on over here and look at the receipts on the floor, we got the test bench. This was a whopping $10, this keyboard right here. And this is my old Razer Death Adder Elite, which, as you can see right here, the adhesive actually fell off, so I use it as a spare mouse now instead of my main one. And then this is the mouse pad that has RGB, but I just changed it over to this side instead of the old mouse pad that I had that I got for free. And then up here, I've got my test bench, which has the GTX 960 in it right now. It's got the Intel 10400 in here. No RAM because I just plopped it back in here because I got new sticks, but it's going to have 16 gigs of 3000 megahertz, I believe, and some hard drives that aren't hooked up to a power supply because I just used that power supply for this build. All right, here's a GTX 1060, things that go to this because I just built this last night. And if you want to look at ugly, again, here's ugly. My camera's great. It's the Lumix 4K. It was like $400. I don't think that they make it anymore, unfortunately. And there's the box for the Core i5. About 400,000 of those blue rags. I forgot what they're called off the top of my head, but you can get them everywhere. You probably have them if you use tech at all. And then a CPU fan, a watch. This is just like cases that look really good if I actually cleaned up the spot. Those are my old Razer headphones that my dog decided to eat and vomit up. And then extra miscellaneous boxes as well. And that is where I've been for the past, since May. So like 7-8 months now. And I'm very, very happy with this setup. I love the case so much. But even without the case, this was awesome. Having my own space where I can close a door and just have this very enclosed space has been a dream of mine forever. I'm absolutely loving it. And I can't wait to make more videos for you in here. Otherwise, that is going to wrap it up for this video. If you liked this video, like, subscribe, do what you usually do, and as always, buy yourself something nice.